Hoorah, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Italk Studios baseball video. You know I love my baseball shit. I love it. I'm not gonna love this video, I'm sure, because, well, you know what? The Cubs did it to themselves. I'm not gonna lie. Mostly a Rockies fan here, but I'm also a Cubbies fan too. Love my coffee. We're watching the White Sox own Chicago right now. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. You know what's actually crazy is, let me go ahead and like this video. I watched the Avengers like 2 days ago, one night, the original one, 2012. So, I remember this scene very vividly, and I remember, this is unfortunate what's about to happen right now. So it's cool. It's fine. Let's just not waste any more time. You know, it's all right. It's all right. I forgive you, Italk Studios. You're spitting the facts. That's all you do. There's no bias, no hatred. I know maybe it's the little bit. That's okay. That's all right. Let's go. Let's watch.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Bro, what happened? What happened for him to make this video? This just came out
Whooping
too.
ass, sucking dicks, and taking names. I mean, the White Sox, man, they are amazing. If you told me before the season, if you even just told me they'd be the better, more fun Sox team.
Why is their outfit red? That makes no sense. They're the White Sox. Why are they wearing red?
I wouldn't have taken it seriously. Same with the better, more fun Chicago team, let alone all the other teams they've been better than. It really all started with them adding a Japanese player. Like, that really is what it boils down to in life. When in doubt, trust the Japanese. They'll save the day. And
sure.
By the way, that Japanese player, a.k.a. Munetaka Murakami, a.k.a. a guy who eats home runs for breakfast.
Damn.
He's not even playing right now. I mean, my God, I thought Kyle Schwarber had actually signed with the White Sox instead of the Phillies. Like, he changed his mind or some shit. I somehow never caught that news. And here he was on the South Side. But then I realized, oh, that's not Schwarber. It's a different person. This guy's Japanese. It took me a while because I don't see race. So I was like, oh wow.
Okay.
But then he got hurt. And it's like, shit. Yet this team is still magical as shit. They got wizards. It's insane.
They got
Speaking
wizards.
of the Phillies, a couple weeks ago, the Phillies broadcasters were making fun of the wizard, mocking him. Can you believe that? Imagine going up to a wizard or Harry Potter or whoever and being like, you a bitch. And you look dumb as hell. He'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, Nick." That's basically what happened in Philly,
my
but
God.
even worse. Philly's broadcast, they're making fun of the White Sox wizard. The next pitch gets hit to Pittsburgh. Like, get the hell out of here.
That is kind of crazy.
Harry Potter, maybe he's like a conductor, orchestra. You know, don't they have that little wand thing
they do.
twirl around?
Takes some dedication to keep doing it. Oh, man.
There you go,
ball
see?
Is crushed. That is a long home run. Wow. Into the second deck.
He didn't even want it. He gave it to someone else, see?
Second homer of the inning, by the way.
It worked.
Like, what are you doing? Next up was the best team in baseball. No problem. Just a dude on his first day on the job hitting a walk-off 2-run home run.
Damn.
In the 10th inning. Like, you have got to be kidding me. And this is the thing about the White Sox, this team. It's a new hero every day. Just when you think you've learned about all the main characters, nope, here's Braden Montgomery, Colson Montgomery's brother. 2 outs in the 10th inning, down 1 against one of the best closers in the game. Surely that'll be an issue for a guy, playing in his first game.
Actually,
Wow.
it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
It really does feel like the 2026 White Sox
Barely
season
an
is being written
inconvenience.
by people who thrive on plot holes. Munetaka Murakami, the same guy who literally every team was hesitant on signing. They were afraid he couldn't handle a major league fastball. Like, the Dodgers said no, the Mets said no, the Red Sox said no. Surely every team was onto something, right? Nope, he's going to make home runs look like something the average person could do. Like, it's easy to do, actually. Davis Martin, one of the guys supposed to be in your starting rotation, he'd never had a good season, and he's pushing 30. Like, clearly not ideal. Oh, no, he's actually going to be one of the best pitchers in baseball for at least the first half of the year. Yeah, he's going to go toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose, dick-to-dick with Chris Sale and come out on top. I mean, it's amazing. In fact, this team has been on such a roll. The rain had to spare the Braves for the third game. So on the weekend, where the Dodgers were coming to town. Roki Sasaki on the mound. He had just been awesome in his last start a week earlier. Struck out 10 hitters, which is a career high for him. Well, Andrew Benintendi in his Bulls uniform said to hell with that. Bang. Again, I always forget Andrew Benintendi exists until I watch a White Sox game and see him do something. But it's cool because it's like having amnesia and learning about something for the first time.
What the hell?
It's a really nice experience, like every time. But yeah, Benny getting it done. Well, then the Dodgers immediately got their next 4 guys on in the second inning. They loaded the bases up. And then Santiago Espinal knocked this one to left. Sam Antonacci fucking falls on his ass. Like, this was becoming a disaster real fast. But Anthony Kay, this guy, 2026 is his first season in the big league since 2023. He was in his Tom Cruise Last Samurai era the last couple of years, getting himself right in Japan. And moments like these are what he was working toward. How would he respond when facing total despair? Well, not only would he get out of that inning without giving up any more runs, but he'd follow it up with 3 more shutout innings, striking out some guys. Yeah, how about that? The hell is that? The umpire's hands.
I saw that.
Really
oh my
good.
gosh,
Overall,
I
he
just
walked
unplugged
in.
my headphones. Dang it. Plug those back in. We're good. What? Oh, it looks like he's like leaping midair.
And then the White Sox hitters did the same. They cracked their knuckles and went back to work. They put the first 4 hitters on like the Dodgers did. They did that in the 5th inning. Antonacci, look at that. He redeemed himself after wiping out and looking like an idiot by driving in a run. Then Miguel Vargas, who's been one of the most improved players this year, like all the people who have become elite humans this year. You're all improving from the inside and out, even if you already were an elite human before the year. And if you still haven't become one, it's not too late to have your Miguel Vargas.
You hear?
Knocks one off the wall. White Sox back on top. Well, then Benintendi strikes out. But, I mean, Sasaki had completely lost it at this point. He couldn't locate any of his pitches. So he walked Montgomery on 4 pitches. And then did the same thing to Montgomery. He must have thought it was the same at bat. I mean, I'd understand. It's hard to tell them apart. But yeah, 8 straight balls, walks in a run, 4-2 White Sox. New pitcher and same shit. Base hit to right, just bloops this into the outfield, whatever works. Vargas easily scores. Montgomery comes home. He gets in there. 6-2 White Sox. Next up, Tristan Peters. He worked a pretty long at bat. Bro was not up there to take pitches. He fouled away 6 of them. 6 balls into the stands. He just wanted to give the fans some souvenirs. It was really nice of him.
Fair
This
enough.
guy
Here you
got
go.
a hold of the last one. He's having a grand old time.
Hell yeah,
and
dude.
then he finally straightened things out on the 7th swing.
Ooh.
Into the gap, all the way
Bam.
to the wall for a triple. 8-2 Sox. Game is completely wide open now. And the bullpen took it from there. I mean, my God. Dodgers didn't get 1 base runner on the rest of the night. Not one. The last base runner they had for the whole game was when Miguel Rojas singled in the 3rd. That was it.
Damn.
Good night. Crazy play by Chase Mydroth. The last play of the game looked dead. And no, he got it. So that's 8 home wins in a row for the White Sox. Longest streak since 2020, and 2020 wasn't a real year. So it's the longest home winning streak in God knows how long. Well, the second game was the polar opposite. And this is where I got to make it known. Okay, as awesome as your team has been, White Sox fans, I get it. This is not the time to be stupid, but that's what they were, unfortunately. At least the tarps off section. They started chanting, "We want Shohei," because he wasn't playing in that first game. He had some knee issue they wanted to be safe with, so they gave him the night off. And yeah, they started chanting, "We want Shohei," which is basically like chanting, "I want Diddy to come into my room at one of his parties and lock the door behind him." Like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen now? Literally days before this, the Pirates tarps off section was chanting Shohei sucks and overrated. And the team proceeded to give up 17 runs
Holy
in 1 inning. And Shohei
shit.
got like 10 hits the rest of the series. Like, are people going to start learning? What do we do? No, they're not. Because let's just chant, "We want Shohei." Okay, you get what you asked for. Bomb on the second pitch of the game. You said you wanted him. Fucking idiots. And then Max Muncy, whack. Shout out Hyundai. I have a Hyundai. Fuck, I just doxed my
Shout
car,
out
I think.
Hyundai.
I don't know. I'll cut this part out. Anyway, this game was basically a Japanese civil war. Shohei almost killed someone with this shot off the bat. And then Yoshinobu Yamamoto, there was a damn near perfect game while all Murakami could do was just watch. I mean, there was a divot on the mound that Yamamoto at one point had the ground crew come out and fix. He was like, "I've gotten the first 15 hitters of this game out. Nobody's done shit against me." is not up to my standards. And when you're as good as Yamamoto, Queen Yamamoto, you can be bougie. And Murakami joked about it. He was like, that was actually our secret plan to fuck with them. But yeah, Friday night, the last Dodger hitter to get on base was, in the third inning. I said Saturday was the polar opposite. It literally was, because instead of the White Sox getting some people on early and then never again, it was the opposite.
Yeah,
they got
the opposite.
their guys on late after doing nothing for pretty much the whole game.
We
and
want
Dodgers were
Shohei.
doing well. Muncy hit another home
you
run.
don't, bro.
Really is the most underrated hitter in baseball. It's insane. Rough error by Mookie on this play to end the perfect game. It was crazy. Literally a second before this play happened, like as it was happening, I was thinking about like the pressure in a moment like this must be crazy to make the most simple play. A play Mookie's made 1,000 times. He made it 10 seconds before this. But yeah, can you imagine if Espinal was able to grab this and throw out?
That would have been crazy.
First? That would have been insane. But yeah, I was actually hoping after this that Yamamoto would walk a hitter in the 9th inning. So, he still gets the no-hitter, but the error isn't the only batter to reach base, because that would have been tougher to accept. Like, imagine that's the one guy to get on base, or else you would have had a perfect game. It happened to Clayton Kershaw in 2014. Hanley Ramirez, wow, I haven't said that name in a long time. He chucked the ball away. It happened in the 7th inning, though, with nobody out. So, still tough, but not as rough as 8th inning, 2 outs. But anyway, yeah, Yamamoto gives up that homer, and it's like, whatever. No hitters in perfect games are so weird, though, because, like, most of them seem to be thrown by, like, the most random person. Good chance you probably haven't even ever heard of. There have only been 23 of them, or 24 of them, in the history of baseball, perfect games, and the last guy to throw one was Domingo Germán. He hasn't been in the league in 2 years, and the biggest thing he's known for is slapping his girlfriend. He got her so scared she had to hide in the closet until one of his Yankee teammates and his wife showed up. Like, all right, great. Perfect games are cool, but, like, I'll take a World Series MVP. It would have been cool to get one, but I think Yamamoto is much more appreciative that Mookie made this play over this one. And, of course, he ended up giving up a home run anyway. But, yeah, another first-inning home run on Sunday. White Sox were going with a bullpen game. So they had Brian Hudson, a lefty, facing a couple lefties in the first inning. Freddie Freeman said, fuck your lefty, pop this out. 1-0 Dodgers. And they had this lead for a minute. Emmett Sheehan, he was amazing. Like, he was really good yesterday for the first 5 innings of this game, just slicing and dicing. Well, then Antonacci, still not over, looking like he slipped on a banana peel in the first. He was still, like, on that and kind of like, I really need to redeem myself. So he does right here in a big way, because Antonacci doesn't hit home runs. He only had 1 on the year at this point. But this is a big moment for him, for the redemption. So he had to go all out. 0-2 count, gets a fastball, goes boom. Tie game. Dumbledore loves it. Then Miguel Vargas, up and in, first pitch. And he looked right back out like, okay, bitch. I mean, he was determined to do something here in this at-bat. And oh, God, was he ready for this ball. All over it. Smash into left field for a base hit, and started laughing about life with Freddie. I mean, how can you hate Freddie? And then there's Dumbledore threatening a man's life.
Oh my God.
It must have been some intense magic he was casting upon him. Like he was probably helping him. It just looked violent. Well, then he does the stolen base spell. So that's exactly what happens seconds later, because that's how magic works. And it turns out it was also the RBI spell. It was a spell that did 2 things: the stolen base and then the hit. So Benintendi drives effective. Vargas in. White Sox on top. So they knock Sheehan out. All of a sudden, he's done. And they put in Jack Dreyer, the lefty, to face Montgomery. And yeah, Dodgers fans' pussies were drier than ever after watching this. Boom. Same spot Antonacci hit it. Difference is Montgomery normally hits homers. This is his 17th of the season. Up next, his brother, Braden, whack. Base hit, 3 pitches later.
Solid
Chase
hit.
my draw. He's like, wait, this home run thing looks fun. I want to try. Bang. He also aims for right field and doesn't hit it to exactly the same spot, but it's good enough. Gone. Home run. Chase Mydroth. He's fired up.
He's
Chase
hyped.
Mydroth off. Timu's also fired up. Dumbledore is loving it. He probably even
Dumbledore,
created that other Chase Mydroth with his magic. His Wizard 101 characters are just thriving. Murakami is
Shout out to
loving
Wizard
life.
101,
this
bro.
team really is just a more diverse version of Hogwarts. Well, Dodgers were not done yet. They got 1 in the 7th inning, so it's like, all right, 6-2, not a big deal. Well, all right, 8th inning, Mookie cracks a ball. Okay, 6-3, not too big of a deal yet. Still, okay, now it was a big deal. Alex Freeland hits this one down the line into the corner, run scores, make that 6-4. And I have never seen a pitcher a team just more like, nope, when it came to Ohtani. And honestly, valid. Like, Sir Anthony Dominguez is a man with something called common sense. If he was at a Diddy party, he would not ask to be in a room alone with him. No, he'd just full on leave. He's the kind of person that would make a horror movie end in like 5 minutes because he'd do the most rational thing. Like, nah, this is creepy. I'm out. Have fun. So yeah, he's not going to mock the anime god. No, he's going to just insert himself out of the situation. The most intentional, non-intentional walk ever. 4 straight balls. All right, let's move on. So up next, Andy Pages. He hits one on the ground pretty hard. Up the middle, mic drop, nice play. He thought for a split second about running the second and turning 2. But when he realized how impossible that was, he realized their magic isn't that advanced yet. He did the smart thing. He flipped it to Montgomery for the out. So that's the second out. But the Dodgers still have the tying run on base. Go ahead run at the plate. And Freddie Freeman, bro, was born for these moments.
He's looking like he's ready for it.
For these moments. And look, if this was last year or the year before, or like 98% of any White Sox season ever, Freddie hits a home run here. But no, this team is different. He gets him down swinging on the sweeper.
Damn.
Ball game over, series over. White Sox, after taking at least 2 of 3 from the Braves, they couldn't even finish the series. God had to intervene. They take 2 of 3
God himself
from the
had to
champs,
intervene.
while the Cubs have been one of the worst teams in baseball for a month.
They were doing so good,
White
too.
Sox own Chicago right now. Things could change, obviously, and they could change fast, but the hype around this team, man, even Shohei can't help himself. He posted Murakami on his Instagram story last night after bromancing with him all weekend across the dugout. This team really is special, and it's great. The fans deserve this. The White Sox fans, they've been through a lot of suck, so really happy for them. Just be smart. Don't, do the Shohei thing. But yeah, anyway, that's about it for now. Love you.
Don't do the
Bye.
Shohei thing. Yeah, that's not smart. That's actually insane to be doing that, in my opinion. Like, goddamn. Okay, whatever. They do what they want to do. Okay, well, that's that. Another amazing baseball video. You know I love these videos. Give Italk Studios the support that he deserves, because, again, he makes these fire videos, not me. Go and become an elite human over there. I think you should do that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that's really it. Still need to work on these outros, but whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. You did enjoy it, right? You did? Cool. Welp. Then I guess that's that. Take care, stay safe, and be good people. Yay!